watched the game last night. It was a bit of a stalemate. Rayo Vallecano weren't great, didn't really offer a threat. Palace done their job.
Yeah.
They were strong and by far the better team and deserved to win it.
Yeah, well, let's go there now, actually. Crystal Palace fans must be pinching themselves this morning. European champions. Glad all over, yes! Glad all over. Of all the football songs, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a great one. Don't City use it as well for Guardiola? I'm sure they do, don't they? Yeah, I think they share it, yeah. Great song, though. Happy for Crystal Palace fans. You could see the emotion last night, what it means. I mean, for Villa fans going through it, recently West Ham winning the Conference League as well, Spurs last season. There's nothing better than your team winning trophies.
Of course. I
mean, they're doing it every season, aren't they, at the moment?
I mean, incredible. But this is the debate in the office this morning.
Yep.
Is it 2 trophies or is it 3 trophies? Do you count the Community Shield? Because Arsenal and Arteta's not been allowed to count it for...
No, we let him count it. I think Crystal Palace, you have to count it.
Yeah.
I think they've been fantastic. And what's great as well is Europa League next season, where they were meant to be last season. At the end of last season, with the Nottingham Forest issue. But it worked in their favour. They didn't get into Europa League. They got into the Conference League, won it. And now next season, European football. What a job ready for a manager.
I know.
What a lucky manager.
And then he bows out last night. And like you say, then 3 trophies, 2 major trophies.
Fantastic.
Absolutely incredible year for Crystal Palace. And for Glasner, the perfect way to hang up his boots, shall we say, at Selhurst Park. But he said afterwards that the last 12 months just isn't down to him.
I just guided this group of players and their staff, and then I supported them, and I said, and this is because it's my 100% conviction. So I can't do anything alone. I could be the best magician; it wouldn't work without the players. And so it's all the players deserve all the credit because they have to listen, they have to trust me or myself and the staff, of course. They have to work very hard, and I think every player will tell you that I'm very demanding.
Strange way we don't know where he's going next or what his plan will be.
Yeah, maybe some of the jobs that he was looking at, different managers are going in there. I mean, even later on, we'll talk about Fulham, losing Marco Silva. Looks like he's going to Benfica. There's so many managers leaving their jobs, and it'll be interesting where they all go. But whatever manager does come in, he set the standard now. Winning trophies, simple as that. You want to be Crystal Palace manager now, you have to be looking at, can you win a trophy next season? And Europa League, I'm sure if they can strengthen in the summer, they'll be up there, one of the favourites for sure.
Adam Wharton, player of the match last night.
Fantastic.
Gabs, how's he not in that England squad?
Yeah, I don't get it. I get it from the managers picked 9 defenders when he should have 8. So he picked an extra defender, and that means the midfielder misses out. Gibbs White as well, Wharton. It was probably between Wharton and Mainu who was going to go, and he's chosen Mainu, who was a great player as well. But last night, I love watching him. He's been like that all season. On the front foot, first touch, his cross in the first half for Mitchell. Mitchell's got a score with fantastic ball. And all game, he was the star player for me. And he's one that probably has to leave Crystal Palace, I reckon. Probably look at going to a bigger club. And I think he'd be a fantastic signing for any of the top 6 clubs.
Palace fans, we want to hear from you this morning. Celebrations still on the go. 03717 223344 is the number. 81089 if you want to send us a text. And then actually last night on the sports bar, there was a Palace fan who called in. He was just across the road. So instead of coming on the phone, the guys invited him into the studio. Here you go.
About 15 minutes ago, we got a call from Adam, the Palace fan, who called us on the way from the pub across the road. And we told him he may as well just come in. Why are you calling us to a pub? Get yourself in here. 4 of his mates have just rocked up, live on the YouTube channel, live now, in the talkSPORT Sports Bar studio. Eagle! Here we go. Boys, listen, Adam, nice to meet you, man. Congratulations. You're having a pint in the pub, and now all of a sudden, look where you are.
Do you know what? We were walking back, so we've been at the Steelyard tonight, and we were walking back, and as I was on hold, I'm thinking, I can see the news building from there. I can see them. They look good from that window.
Nice wee night for them, ending it on the sports bar with Dino's probably still talking to them.
Yeah, Dino.
Probably try to get home.
Honestly, we done a quiz the other day, midweek, right? And Dino, we had a certain amount of time and everyone wanted to go. And instead of answering a question, he went on to give a reason why. And Andy Goldstein had to stop him and say, Dino, Piercy was like, Dino, it's a quiz. Okay, you don't have to go into detail about your answer. Is it A or B? he's something else.
He's such good company.
Yeah,
though.
he's hilarious.
He's
Lovely
such
guy.
Good company.
Yes.
Yeah. They would have enjoyed that last night. Palace fans, this morning is all about you. Pick up the phone. You can give us a call 03717 22 3344. Should there be a statue of
He's their best manager in their history, so why not? All they've got to do next season, though, Crystal Palace, is can you keep hold of your star players? Wharton, Sarr, Henderson, the goalkeeper, Mateta even, who was linked with a move in January, didn't work out with his medical to AC Milan. Munoz at right back. Can you keep all your top players? Lacroix, he's going to the World Cup with France. They've got so many quality players that have to keep together. And then next season, they can have another successful season.
Back pages! Away from your hot pink outfit. On the back page of The Sun, Hero Mateta is glad all over. You've got Eagles soar to glory on the back page of The Guardian, The Times. I've got lots of pictures of Palace sealing European glory in Glasner's farewell. Great mate on the back page of The Star. But my favourite has to go to the Daily Express. Palace in Wonderland. Very well done.
Oh,
very good.
I like that.
So Oliver Glasner, his final game, the farewell and everything. 3 trophies in 12 months.
Amazing.
Does he deserve a statue?
I think he does, yeah. It goes down as their best ever manager, Crystal Palace. What he's done for that football club, that fan base. Listen, he went a bit stale, didn't it, early in the season? A lot of Crystal Palace fans were phoning in and saying they want him out. But look what he's done. He's still galvanised that squad of players and won a European trophy. And I was listening to the game last night, and they said in commentary that, the owner, Parish, said FA Cup was the best moment in Crystal Palace history. He says, no, it's coming. It's going to be when we win the Conference League, and he's gone and done it with a decent squad of players. But last night, I think every Crystal Palace fan will be devastated he's leaving because they'll want more.
You need to give a bit of credit as well to Steve Parish because when Glasner did that interview, that must have been about 6 months ago, 6 months ago. To stick by the manager who's kind of called you out like that publicly or had a go at the club and how things have been run. And I think to stick by him was quite impressive anyway.
Yeah, of course.
But he's so
Most
he's
owners
so
would have got rid, but some of these owners probably think, well, I'm not going to sack you because I've got to give you money. Yeah. You might as well see your contract out so I don't have to pay you off. And who was available at that time that they wanted. But what a job waiting for someone.
Yeah.
That squad of players who can keep them together. Europa League next season. Palace fans will be expecting a trophy next season as well.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is Oliver Glasner and Jean-Philippe Mateta were the heroes in the night, but they might not be there much longer with Mateta, obviously January transfer window off to AC Milan, didn't work out, and then Glasner causing a stir. But also, got to credit, all 9 Premier League teams are now going to be in Europe.
Wow.
So we've got some stats for you, which I thought was just a moment to shine the light on English teams in Europe. In the Europa, 2 English winners in the last 2 years, Spurs and Villa, 4 English sides in semi-finals in the last 2 years. In terms of the Conference League, you've got 3 English winners in the last 4 years, 2 in the last 2 years, and this stat's my favourite. Since the start of the 24-25 season, Premier League teams have played 22 knockout ties versus non-English opposition across the Europa League and the Conference League, and they've won all 22 ties. So I suppose it's fair play and well done to English sides, but also what's happening with the likes of, those Spanish and Italian teams from back in the day that aren't kind of hitting the heights that we've seen in previous years.
We should be doing what we're doing in Europe. Honestly, we should. The money that the Premier League are able to spend on wages, on transfer fees, you see what some of the teams spend in Italy now, in Germany, in Spain. They can't. Champions League's different because you've got the Real Madrids, of course, the Barcelonas, you've got the big clubs, Bayern Munich, but Europa League and Conference League, even next season, wouldn't surprise me if Bournemouth, if they can keep their players together as one of the favourites for the Europa League.